Hello everyone, it's Bobby K, and today we're going to be making my Lightning Larry animatronic idea in real life. So I'd like to acknowledge that it is several months later. I believe I filmed this starting portion in November, maybe January. I think it was January, actually. I would just like to point out that, yes, I acknowledge that the name is Light 'em Up Larry. At first, I did have the name Lightning Larry. I don't know whether I hadn't given him the new name yet, or I just accidentally said Lightning Larry, but I am aware that the name is Light 'em Up Larry. I mean, it is, my prop. So, anyways, commence. Hello everyone, it's Bobby K. Hello everyone, it's Bobby K. Hello everyone, it's Bobby K. Hello everyone, it's Bobby K, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So, to start out, a few months ago, like right before Halloween, my Grave Watcher animatronic pretty much snapped into 3 pieces. The head fell off, which, that just snaps back on. I just took it off for now, because I'm going to be sculpting on it soon. And the bottom base piece fell off as well. So, for the time being, I had screwed a bunch of wood pieces on here just to make her stand up. And basically I used her like that. I got some parts from Zombie Tech Squad, and essentially, since she doesn't really come apart that much, what happened was the bottom piece of the control box right there fell off. So basically what happened is they ended up sending me an entire new body, and since the control box is separate on the new models, they sent me a control box as well. So basically the only thing I need other than the clothes to make a full Grave Watcher would be an adapter, and that I can just buy online. So essentially I have a Grave Watcher without the frame here. So obviously I kept the new control box to go with my Grave Watcher, because that has volume control, and who doesn't like volume control? I'm just gonna cut the audio on this one. I'm just gonna cut the wire to the speaker, so Larry, and I sort of lied in my video I literally just made yesterday about Larry, which is that, I made the audio track long because I don't want it to get annoying, which is partially true, but the main thing was I wanted it to line up with Grave Watcher's audio track. So yeah, and then a few weeks ago, I don't know if Staples' video, in real life video, is out yet. I just wanted to clarify here, Staples was not even really a prop idea that I had. I got a very messed up Poor George head, and I decided that I was going to try to make it into something else, and I'm still halfway in the process of that, and I was thinking, may as well make it into a prop idea while I'm at it, but I just thought, that's sort of stupid. It's a severed head, so I'm going to scrap it. So I just decided, let's not do that. So I'll probably post a picture or video of Staples when he is actually done, because I think it will look cool. I just don't think it'll work for the prop idea series. But this is a Dagger Mike costume I got from the same guy that had that Poor George head. It was gotten at the same place, the Spirit, at a dumpster. So he didn't have a use for it, so he just gave it to me. Is the sensor in here? Oh, that's a Velcro strip. I thought I felt the sensor. So this is what I'm going to be using for the costume. I'm just going to spray paint it black, do these yellow, and I may have to sew something under it, because it's messed up a bit, but whatever. But today, the main thing we're going to be working on is the frame. This is actually the first custom prop I'm going to be, besides Staples. The first, because I started Staples last year. The first custom prop I'm going to be working on, just because so last year, if you remember Stimpy, who I will be doing a video on this about him, if I also haven't released it yet, just it'll be a bit different though, because I didn't actually videotape myself making him. But basically, what I did was I turned that in for a art project, and I need to do the same independent project sort of thing again for midterms, because I didn't have, per se, midterms for art, because last year it was a half-year course. This year it's a full-year course, so I have to make something as for an independent project, and I need to make all these props anyways. So, you know, I decided, hey, I'm gonna make Larry, because I actually have most of the materials to make him right now, too. So, yeah, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna start work on this. I will take this frame apart. It's gonna be similar, not the same exactly, but, yeah. I also forgot I need to go grab the box I'm gonna use for him, because I need to fit the base that I'm making to, like, the size of the bottom of the box, just to make sure it'll fit. So, yeah, I'm gonna start working on the frame, and when something interesting happens, I will document it, yeah. Alright, so it is a few weeks later, and I am in the house right now. Here is Larry, structure all built with the costume on. As you can see, he's far from done. Very far from done. But right now I'm going to be taking apart the candles. I just got the parts, all the stuff I need from Lowe's today. That being said, I do still need to order some stuff off Amazon and whatnot. But, I have the stuff to make his zappers. And I have the stuff to dye his, clothes, too. So, that's going to be coming up soon. But right now, I'm going to be attempting to do work on his, candles. I'm just going to take them apart and whatnot. So, yeah, I'll keep you updated on that. Alright, so I just took this, the candle apart. I didn't fully get to taking apart the other one. My drill died halfway through. I had to drill these things open. I don't have a screwdriver small enough to actually go in the holes, but this is what the lights look like inside, apparently. Not exactly what I was expecting. I can make do with it, though, so hopefully the wires don't break, but hey, if they do, we'll solder them. Alright, so it's quite a bit later, and wow, alright, we made some progress. I cut the hands open and stuck the PVC in, and I made the zappers. Only thing is, they're freaking heavy, so I'm gonna have to take like beams that go up behind him or something, and then just take some fishing line and tie it off to it. This guy was supposed to be able to fit into this box. Not gonna happen. Yeah, so, but yeah, that's the progress on him so far. And this is where the fog tubes are gonna attach into, and then they'll spread out as out of that. That's gonna be spray painted black, by the way. But hopefully I'll get onto the clothes tomorrow. That would be nice. Alright, so it's a few days later now. I am now outside. It is time. I don't know if I showed this in the previous update, but you know, I got the primer, or that's not primer, but spray paint. Well, this is primer, but it was easier to find than the actual black spray paint, and I don't care. So today I'll be doing his clothes, which is the most exciting thing. I gotta glue it together first too. That's why the PVC glue's out here. I mean, you know, no, I gotta, you know, oops, I just realized I already zip tied that to the hand, and the hands need to be painted yellow, not spray painted. Those need to be painted yellow, because I don't want those to glow like the clothes. And then the frame's gonna be painted. So yeah, let's get to work on this, and I will catch up with you after. All right, spray painted now. Ripped off the pom-poms. Alright, so I just got his frame and the front of that spray painted. Yeah, so also I did add these on the back. These are, I think I explained in the prior clip, just so that the will stand up, the zappers. But then over here we got this. Think it's dry enough now, and I can flip it over and start working on the other side. So from this point on, I sort of just stopped taking videos of this stuff. But what you are seeing right now is a picture of what the clothes looked like after I finished spray painting them. Sadly, I didn't really realize that I needed white spray paint underneath that yellow so it would actually look good. So I did end up having to redo it eventually, but that's just what it looked like after I had done that. This is a picture of the clothes all back on the body. This is the clothes on the body after I had also put the zappers back in his hands. Now you will notice there is no rope going up to the support beams. That is because there was a moment in time where I ended up thinking, oh, maybe if I try to just zip tie the bottoms of the zappers to his legs, it will work. It didn't, so I ended up scrapping that and not using that idea. This is me wearing his hair. Here's a process of me starting to sculpt him right here. This is just him with the mouth covered, sort of looks like Hannibal Lecter. This picture right here is a little bit further. I hadn't gotten to the mouth or any of the real details yet, just the nose and the basic shape of the face. And then right there is a photo pretty much of the entire face, just, you know, not painted yet. Here's the face after I finished painting it. You can even see the yellow paint open in the background there. There it is, just put back on the body there. You can also see down there I added the caution tape. Here it is after I glued on the hair. And here's a body shot of him, just pretty much a full body so far. At that point in time, it was about time for me to bring his head into school to show my art teacher. I did end up showing him the full body, I'm pretty sure. But I did actually bring in the head, so you can see there he was in my backpack a couple photos ago, just him sticking out. And here's some really good pictures of him just in, you know, the booth, just taking pictures of him. This one's really funny, just from the bottom angle right there. Here's a photo of me just going through the process of repainting the clothes after I got that white paint to go underneath it. As you can see, the stripes look a lot more defined there. Here he is actually mostly complete. Just, you know, there he is in the dark. I just hadn't painted the back pieces. I actually had to extend them because they weren't long enough. And I did actually take a video of him going that night. This is actually probably one of the only videos of him with the actual arm motion, so here you can take a look at it, and yeah. It's peak, I'm afraid. So it was right about then when things all started going bad and wrong. A couple days later, my grandma was over and wanted to see Larry, so I pulled him out of the garage for her, and I went to plug him in, and, well, he didn't move. So I was trying to help him, and, like, with a little motor, or with a little help, the motor would go, but the motor just wasn't strong enough anymore to move everything on him. I don't know what the deal was. So from there on, I tried to get in there to get him working for my grandma to, you know, show him, to show him to my grandma, what I meant. But it just, he wouldn't work. I ended up accidentally pulling out the wires to both of the zappers that he holds, and you could see very, very slightly they did light up from the inside before. It didn't really look the best, which I'm sort of glad now that I did pull them out, just because, you know, now with what I decided to do now, I think it looks a lot better. But yeah, so basically what I did was the next day I, you know, brought him up to my room and I did a bunch of stuff on him, really fixed him up, and I finally got the final product. What I ended up doing was just disattaching the arms from their mounts so that those could move freely without any stress on the motor, and that the head could still tilt back and forth, or side to side, instead of, you know, doing nothing. So now his arms are completely static, but his head tilts. So I'm happy with that. I think it's enough motion for him. I would have preferred to have everything going for him, but yeah. I also ordered some blue fairy lights that have a strobe setting, and I ended up not gluing, I used electrical tape, and I taped those inside the shockers, the zappers, or whatever, and that ended up giving me my final product, which I can show in his demo right now. So as you may be able to tell, he didn't come out as well as I really wanted him to. If you do want to see the full demo, though, with the story and all of everything put in to it, feel free, you can go check it out. I should have released it yesterday at this point. So, yeah, go take a look at that. I think you will enjoy it. I don't know. I just got here. But, yeah, that was Light 'em Up Larry. I think he is probably out of all of my prop ideas in which I've made in real life, or just all of the props that I have made in real life. Just all of my custom props in general. I think he's probably the weakest. But, yeah, that was Larry, and I hope you enjoyed him, and I hope that you enjoy next week's prop better. So, yeah, I'll see you then. Alright everyone, this has been Bobby K. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.